Morning, everybody. How y'all doing? We're going to be working on some limb independence today. So I've been playing drums for 26 years, and I'm not very good at drum kit yet. So I'm going to show you how I practice limb independence. And actually, tomorrow, there's a video that's coming out on my YouTube channel that kind of breaks down how I actually develop limb independence or how I work on it. And so it's based off of like a lot of research that I read on skill acquisition and expertise development, etc., etc. And I went several years ago and like applied it to drumkit, and so that video will come out tomorrow that kind of unpacks, well, exactly how do I do that. Morning, Mark. But today we're just going to play all the drum patterns I am not yet good at, because, you know, why practice the things that you already know how to do? All right, let's first get motivated, though. Thank you for the like on YouTube. Shia LaBeouf, help me out. Here we go. Do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it. Some people dream success. Well, you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it. Just do it. Yes, you can. Just do it. If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. Oh, yeah, thanks, Shia LaBeouf. We're super motivated now. Ooh, look at that flex. Alrighty. We're going to be working on limb independence out of this book. So this is called 50 Ways to Syncopation. It's by Don Moyle. And what I've done is I've taken the different limb independence patterns that are in that book, and I have put it in the spreadsheet that I made for myself so I can keep track of how did it go. And we're specifically trying to get to the point where we play through something at least 3 times in a row on 3 different days and make it sound technically proficient or musical. If it does not, then we highlight it as like yellow or red, and I spend time working on that until we get to the point where it's technically proficient or musical. So we're going to warm up with this one, which is like deceptively simple, and I keep screwing it up. For whatever reason, we're going through this and I keep screwing it up. So we've done the harder variations of this, but I keep messing this one up. So all we're doing is triplets. Well, you're doing 2 and 4 on the hi-hat. You play the pattern as accents. That's it. It's like super easy. And yet, for whatever reason, my brain's like, not today, Jared, not today. Hey, Mark, I appreciate the donation, the super chat. I appreciate you. Oh, nice. All right, so we are going to be doing the charts that are here. Again, I appreciate it. You don't have to do that, but that's very kind of you. I like to create stuff for free, but if you feel like supporting, and that's one of the ways you want to do that, no complaints over here. So thank you. And thanks for stopping in again. All right, so these charts, there are play-alongs with these. This isn't just like a visual thing, but I've got it muted because there's like a timing delay. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Every little bit helps, even if it's $1 billion or $1. Appreciate it, sincerely. Like too close to the left side of the wall. See if I can move a little bit. 1, 2, a 1, 2, ready, and my arm is like hitting the wall. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. You may do. 1, 2, ready, and... Yeah, so that pattern, it's like, it's so weird to play through this. Figuring out what hand plays what. Like, the reading part's not hard, but it's like, wait, is that the left hand or the right hand? See what I mean? Gotta move it a little bit. All right, last chart. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... Alright, we survived. Yay, 160. It was mostly technically proficient. I had that one chart where I just kind of got a bit wonky, but making progress on it. Alright, let's stretch and massage now. Okay, so take your sticks, hold them like this. Like rubbing my arm on the chalk. Okay, there's a lot of meaning behind this artwork that I made. It's a chalkboard. Using chalk because, you know, formerly classroom teacher. And then the music note being 8-bit and whatnot. Same note as the one that you see for this Ghost Note shirt. But the 8-bit, like, because I play the video games. I like it. Anyways, sticks in your palms. Pull like that, pull like that. Oh, yeah. Feels good. It's a good stretch. 10 out of 10. Let's stretch again. Oh, I forgot to turn off the snare on my drum kit. So this is actually my wife's drum kit. Mine's on the other side of the room. Snare's still on. Okay, I'm going to stretch the underside of the forearm. Oh, yeah. Could do it one at a time like I'm doing it. You could do it on your drums if you wanted to. 2 at a time like this. Or like I demonstrated yesterday on the wall. Maybe it was yesterday. Maybe it was the day before. I forget. It all blurs together. Now we'll do the top side of the forearm, so we can do 2 at a time, easily on the legs like this. And then when we finish the stretch and massage routine, we'll get back into working on the limb independence patterns I'm not good at. Now again, I've been playing drums for a very long time, but I've spent a very small amount of time practicing drum kit. So you're seeing me work on the stuff that I'm not good at. Ooh, that feels good. Oh. Ooh. ASMR. Enjoy. All right. Ooh, that feels good. Arm is tight. Need to spend a little more time massaging this. Every day when you do stretch and massage routine, your hands or arms, fingers are going to feel different. So spend more time on it. So on some days, spend less time on it. On other days, just kind of, just like a yoga teacher might say, listen to your body. Do what feels best. And now we're massaging base to tip of each one of the fingers. And then we'll get back into playing the patterns. So the next one we're going to do ride pattern on a hi-hat and double time. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I can graduate from this one today. I think the last couple times I did it and it was fine. Let's find out. Ooh, that feels good. Got an extra pop out of my thumb. Nice. Bonus. Okay, so that was number 8. Number 15 from Dom's book. So here's what it is. So the pattern I'm going to play is 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. And short notes are going to be on the snare drum. Hi-hat's loose. There we go. Like wobbly. So short notes on the snare drum. And the long notes on the bass drum. Cool. Move this. Hi-hat's starting to slide. Let's fix that. I have 16 pounds of weights and a mic stand, all pushing against that hi-hat, and it still slides. Last drum kit stream that I did, I ended up with my leg fully extended on, I think, this pattern. That's not how you should play. This is not a lounge chair. Okay, last time we played through this is technically proficient. We did it at 120. Oh, okay, so we got to do this 2 more times of at least technically proficient to graduate from it. All right, so let's go back here. We're going to do straight charts. First row is straight. Second row is swung. And it goes from 40 beats a minute in playlist all the way up to 240. Okay, so we're doing straight charts, and we're doing, sure, 26 to 30. And we're going to play this at 120. So we just go into the timestamps in the description, and then clicky click. And then, boom, it will count you off. But again, I've got it muted because there's a timing delay. Can you turn that snare out for me, wifey? Thank you. All right, short notes on the snare, long on bass drum. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, here we go. Alright, it felt comfortable so far. Success. You can improvise here. You can keep time, whatever you want to do. It's your time, do your thing. 2, here we go. My hi-hat got off by a little bit. Alright, so got a little wonky there. Let's make up for it. My hi-hat got onto the downbeat instead of on the upbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and etc. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. My hi-hat is slowly escaping me right now. I'm kind of curious just how far it's going to go this time. Just slowly sliding away. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Seems like this might be the maximum distance from my hi-hat to lead me to reach its terminal velocity. Alright, let's start. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and like I knew Susie, then you would do. Oh no! No! Singing screwed me up. Let's move this again. All right, well, that was just kind of meh. There were some reading errors. There was also playing errors, coordination errors. So we got to keep doing that one. A little out of control with it. So we'll go ahead and mark it as that. I've got a sneeze brewing. Don't do it. Resist. Okay, so this one's in red, which means it's extra bad. Last time we did it at 150, we started with permutations. Okay, so what are we doing here? Let me show you. So, for this particular pattern, pattern number 16, it's a slow 16th note swung pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. While you read through, short on snare, long on bass, in double time. that. It's weird. Now, the last couple of times that I've done this, I've had to do this with the limb independence patterns that are here. So if we scroll down past the chop stuff, we've got these like timing exercises. Currently, there's like 36 of them, and a lot of them are marked as members first right now, which just means that it's like early access for those who are members on YouTube, which thank you for those who are. But the videos are all scheduled to release publicly, so they're all going to come out eventually. We've got 190 some odd videos scheduled to release, so stay tuned. But we've had to do the eighth note timing exercises with this particular pattern. I'm going to attempt to just read a chart. It's probably not going to go good, but we're going to try it, because ideally what you want to be able to do is get to the point where playing through any of these, you can just pick up a chart and start playing any of these patterns that are from Dom's book. And so we're going to try this, attempt it at 150. Let's see how it goes. Probably not too good. 36 through 40, sure. As always, just go into the timestamps in the description and click. And then it'll count you off. After a short respite. Rest here for a moment, weary traveler. 1, 2, ready, and... So halftime swung, 16th note. While you read through the patterns, short on snare, long on bass. Just keep sliding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. It's already sliding back. Ready? And... A 1, 2, here we go. This is exactly why I start with the permutation stuff to, you know, get warmed up with it, basically. A 1, a 2, ready, and... That's rough. Okay, last try. Let's try this again. A 1, a 2, ready, and... Oof, that was rough. Okay, so that one needs a lot of work. It felt out of control, and for this, I did not start with the permutations. Close enough. So we got to continue to practice that one. We'll mark that one still as red, because that is very difficult to do. There's just so much space in between the notes here. Like, if we're doing the other one, hello, whatnot. Like, when we're doing this, compared to like, there's just so much time in there to like mess things up. It's deceptively difficult. You might think that would be easier, but it's not. I think your name might be Ayush. We're here to practice, so I'm not here just like doing requests and showing off and whatnot. There's a lot of other drummers that do that, but that's not the vibe I'm going for. Okay, so what's this next one? Oh, this one is not easy as well. Okay, so what are we doing? Normal. Okay, nothing hard about that. Okay, so you read to the pattern on the snare while you fill it in with the foot as triplets. Yikes. So last time we did this at 75, and it was technically proficient. Let's try it at 77. And let's see if this is any better. What? So practicing IG? What is IG? What speed? 77. Yes. Alright, swung charts here. And we'll go with 21 through 25. Sounds good. Oh. Yes. So I'm sharing how I practice stuff, and then I answer questions based off of somebody who's got a doctorate in music education and has been playing for 26 years. But limb independent stuff is what I've spent the least amount of work on. So like when I do all those rudimental streams like I did yesterday and the day before that, like that's where I've had most of my experience. But this is showing like, here's how I'm trying to improve stuff. Thought IG was Instagram. Okay, this is slow. My foot is gonna say otherwise. This is quite the workout for the foot. I don't have donations turned on. Twitch doesn't have that. I'm not a Twitch affiliate. But we got a donation on YouTube earlier, super chat. That's their version of donations. Thank you, Mark, for that. Yikes. I'm talking about the point things. What? What point things? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Oh, you mean the channel points. I think you have to be an affiliate. I don't have affiliate turned on Twitch. Most people watch on YouTube. You're gonna watch from YouTube? Too much echo? Oh, because you're watching on 2 different ones. I mean, you can mute a tab or something like that, but yeah, you don't need to watch on multiple different ones. YouTube is mainly where people will engage with my content. It's a lot easier to get discovered on YouTube than it is on Twitch. 1, 2, ready, and... It's getting tired. Okay. 2 more charts. There's so much time, so much space here. This is a fun pattern, but you definitely never play this like all the way through a full chart like I'm doing right now. The point of this is to just get used to the independence part so you can play it for like a fill. Alright, last chart. My right foot is getting so tired. It's like, nope. One, two, 1, 2, here we go. Oh, my foot is so tired. Okay, mostly technically proficient. I was making progress on it. Sweet. If we do that again one more time, we can graduate from that one at least. Success. Okay, so skipping the ones we're good at, playing the ones we're bad at. Let's see. Brushes on snare. Accent the line with the flat part of the brush. Left fills with eighth notes. I'm gonna go ahead and just play that on the snare. So the Samba feet pattern. So we're gonna play 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1. And then you play quarter notes. You fill in with a little tap here. You probably can't hear it on the E8010 because this like drum module doesn't really pick up there, and the trigger doesn't pick up all the little interior notes like those. Etc. So, wham wham. So that we're gonna ignore it on the brush, and we'll play it that way. Cool. Sounds good. So, how fast? 165. Okay. Let's go to the other playlists. Past the chop stuff in the limb independent section. While you keep right clicking. Thanks. And sure, we'll do 1 through 5. There's 55 charts on here, so, you know, a lot to pick from. I'm just going in like a random order so that way I don't get used to like playing the same thing over and over and have it memorized. I want it to be fresh every time I'm playing through this. 165, right? Yeah. Click. Click. Here we go. A 1, a 2, here we are. Man, my mouse just keeps sliding. Stub it. Let's rewind it. 2, a 1, here we go. We'll go ahead and put it on the ride. We can move the right hand wherever we want. The point is to just get used to the motion. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, aim. Okay, so this feels way more comfortable than the other ones I've been playing. Which checks out, because the last couple of times it's been good. So again, the right hand's reading the pattern. You can move it to the long notes or wherever you want, the short notes or somewhere else, and you're just filling in ghost notes on the left. A 1, 2, ready, and... I like those patterns that blur, like, or bleed over the line. Just could, like, keep permutating to a different offset beat. A 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... Well, that one was a comfortable one. So the last few times we played through this, it's been fine. So we can graduate from that one. It was musical. I had fun with it. Sweet. We're going to go ahead and remove this. So we'll skip it next time because we're not playing the stuff we're good at. We're here to practice stuff we're not good at. Let's see. What was 20? Last few times it was meh or needs a lot of improvement. Nice. So this one is short notes on a hi-hat with the left foot, long on bass, snare fills in triplets while playing swung cymbal. Ugh. Okay. All right, so we're gonna play short notes on the hi-hat, long notes, yikes, while filling in the snare. Okay, this might take a while, folks. Stay tuned. So we're playing this at 80A. 80. So last time I said that I started this with permutations, so we'll go ahead and do these 8th note ones. There's a bunch more for the triplet and the 16th notes, but there's only 2 to pick one for the 8th notes. So 80 beats a minute. So let's start at 75, and we'll just work our way up. Click. Whoop. Oh, let me close that so we can see it better. Play. Good job, YouTube. 1, 2, ready. It's so slow. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. I'm actually gonna skip this one for right now, and the reason being is because after just that one short rep, my left leg is just like slowly sliding over more and more and more. So I'm like getting to the point where it's like extended. So if I get through each chart, I'm gonna have to like reset, pull this back, because this is where it's supposed to be, and this is where it was. So that's kind of a big difference. So what I'm gonna do next time is add more weights onto the hi-hat. So I'm gonna write myself a note. Get more weights for HH. Okay, so we'll do that one next time. But that's a good exercise, or a good permutation pattern to go through. Let's mark this one as yellow. We'll pick up where we left off with that. Let's actually do... We'll go back to this one, 16. Because it was so bad. We're going to try this with just the permutations. So we're going to do it at 150. So start at 145 and we'll work our way up. And that way we can practice this one more. This requires way less of the hi-hat. Oops. I'm totally in the wrong section. This is where I wanted to go. Eighth note timing. And straight. And clicky click. Timestamps. 145. Click. Ready, and... So whenever you have difficulty with the pattern, focus on these exercises rather than reading the charts. Sliding. We're on hard mode. New game plus. Last rep. Here we go. Captain, thank you for the follow on Instagram. Alrighty, so, woo! Don't know why I popped that up. Think so. We are now going to work on our foot. So, this pattern we'll continue to work on Wednesday on the next drum kit stream. Tomorrow will be like drum chops technique stream. But the next exercise that I'm going to do, we've been doing it at 145 to 149. So this exercise is called Rebound. So if you go down to here, we're going to play 2 on the snare, 2 on the foot, specifically the right foot. And so we'll do this to work on our double strokes so we can speed those up slowly. So we're going to go 145. It'll count you off, and then you can practice along to it. 1, 2, ready, and... Okay, we survived. Ready, and... Trying to be more efficient with my movement. Give me some extra bounces on my foot. Okay, we survived it. So next drum kit stream that I do, I will get some more weights on this hi-hat because it's annoying how this is where my hi-hat currently is, but this is where I actually want it from my foot. So it just keeps sliding, even though we've got 16 pounds of weights and a mic stand pushing up against it. Or at least did. Now they're way over there. Cool! For those of you who are interested in using any of these play-alongs, there's literally over 1,000 of them. You can find them on my YouTube channel under the Home tab. Just click on the header for the drumming content, or go to the link at the top of the screen where you can find all of these 53 chop exercises, the 36 timing permutations and exercises, 55 drum charts, 372 triplet grid variations, 514 16th note grid variations, 117 technique exercises, 166 marching bass exercises, and literally several hours of drumming tips from people who ask questions during these live streams and whatnot. You can find the prior live streams by clicking here, and you can see what I practice, how I practice, by just scrolling through this playlist. I've got timestamps in the description of all these videos so you can see what it is I'm working on, how I work on it, try and improve it, blah, 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 blah. We're going to call it here. I'm going to get ready for some Spider-Man 2, so stay tuned for that, which you can find under the gaming content of my YouTube, or by going to /game on my website. But if you're here, again, Home tab, just go to drumming content and click, and it just shows you the drumming stuff, or you click and it just shows you the gaming stuff, or just the computer science stuff. New play-along releasing every single day on my YouTube. So stay tuned for plenty more. We got 190 some odd scheduled for release between now and 6 months from now. So more to come as well. I appreciate you all. And thank you again, Mark, for the super chat. I appreciate that donation. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and goodbye.